And you would think when you're playing against... Let's imagine for a moment that this top lane with the Ursa... I actually think LFY should probably do this, maybe. Is that they should just leave the Ursa one-on-one. I don't think Rubik is contributing that much to Ursa's success in the lane anymore. Ursa's doing a good job, actually. He's up to 29 CS, he has his Morbid Mask. He's good to go. Like, he can play the lane alone now. So I would like DBC to start moving away from here. Oh, yep.
We may be in trouble. Able to Phantom Strike away, but Yao on his way in. Misery on the run. Already used the Skewer to make it to the high ground. The Crush actually does connect on the PA. Phantom Strike not going to be off cooldown, and the first blood does come out in favor of Super.
Magnus is, as a matter of fact, 6, so he needs to be a little careful. Very nice smoke wrap here from DC. We'll get them the kill on Super Sniper.
Yep. Ursa not going to be able to get there in time, but they might be able to go in onto Wee. The Warlock Golem comes down. It kind of breaks this up a little bit, but Weeha's still in some trouble. He's on the run. Yao will connect with the Crush. No, it's off the mark. The stolen golem from the Rubik, though. This should secure some kind of a kill here. Telekinesis will lock down the PA. It's an RP on 3 plus the golem, but there's no follow-up, and of course it won't be enough to keep his good friend Weeha alive.
They will try to trade for top the best they can. They might actually be successful here with Resolution.
They're going to catch Magnus. They just dive past the tower and catch him off guard. They knew he didn't have RP, so limited ways to get away there. Pretty easy kills. They go back in under the tower. He dumps it. Golem gets killed mid. Meanwhile, up top, Resolution and going at it. One more from the Ursa will find the kill. They might find the Slardar. We throws some daggers, uses the Phantom Strike, but now RP from Misery.
Airball.
And blinks away.
They even stole RP.
That is pretty close to worst case scenario. Now they jump back in. Saksa getting low. He drops the rock, but it's not on point. Oh no, they're just going to get a free golem here. That's a little bit of money going the way of the Dire. And they get the kill. And they still have RP.
Yeah, Slardar blink crushing, miss.
TP's coming in. Nice scan from the Radiant. They see the Slardar at least. And that'll be enough to scare them back.
Actually, unfortunately. And of course the thing that we probably haven't stated enough is the importance of Empower in this type of game. Like, if the game doesn't... Oh, Rezo will get jumped. He actually wasn't fast enough in the spin. Nice RP, though.
On 2, very nice. They've got the follow-up as Weeha jumps in, brings down the Rubik, brings down the Slardar. Beautifully done. DC get 2 quick picks. They do indeed lose that top tier 1. They get a lot of damage into this tier 2 mid. They still have the golem, and they could reinitiate Xiao 8. He pops too far forward. Juggernaut getting credit for that one with the Omni Slash. From 2 to 3 as DC strike back and claim this tier 2 tower mid.
LFY don't accomplish enough. This Empower will naturally just keep DC in the game because they have 3 heroes that benefit from it, right? Mag himself, the Jugger, and the PA. A little bit of pressure from End. Will probably force them away. Moonyanner's thinking about it. He's only level 9, man. He's so low level, minute 21 on the starts here.
Yeah, very
wants some
surprising.
blood here. He's gonna maybe get his own.
Vacuum back.
Limit top. He's gonna force a rotation from Sniper, and actually he's gonna jump on him.
Oh my, he gets him with the Omni Slash. I don't think he finds the kill here, but pushes Super pretty far back. Assassinate will do some damage, times it just about perfectly. He gets half damage on the tower. If Resolution can survive here, PA jumping on him, then all of the follow-up after that, even now considering the Force Staff on Magnus.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna get Misery here.
Yep, he catches in, follow-up from End, and my god, it's a lot of damage. But now the Golem, the Fatal Bond's doing a lot of work here. Beautiful catch from the Juggernaut. Omni Slash finds a double kill on the Rubik and Ursa on the back line. It's a 1 for 3. Well worth it to lose the Magnus there as they blow up. Ogre to boot. 4 down, 3 without buyback. This should be at least 1 lane of barracks here, Sin.
Yeah, I actually think they're going to get 2 lanes. It's just, you know... And Empower is really the reason this gold draft looks the way it does. If you look at the CS, and not just the net worth, where it's obviously apparent that Jugger and PA are now leading, but on the CS chart, oh my god, PA almost just blew up Super there with good pike usage. Just look at the CS values, right? It's like they have 4 heroes well above 100, Reso even above 200, and on the other side you have Slaughter, doesn't farm.
And also offensively to, you know, find the initiations on Sniper. Roche number 3 now underway by LFY, and we'll see the Warlock initiated on, but Misery jumps in, drops an RP. They'll go 1 for 1 as the Slardar falls, but a big back wall from Moonyander. Is it going to be enough to turn this fight for DC as they continue to pursue? End goes down, and Super in a world of trouble. Resolution just too damn fast. Will chase him down. Nice Force Staff to the low ground, but there's a Blink Dagger. He finds him. The TP will not be successful, and that's it. LFY call it GG as they fail the 3rd Roche. DC take game number 1.
Yeah, they just... I feel like we've pretty much already talked about what the problems were here for LFY in this game. Yes, I got 3 predictions right.
I got 2. That takes the Pugna in a support role. So our predictions for how these lanes will be set up a little bit different. It's now a 3-on-3. Misery in the front lines. Who's going to find the first blood here? Misery getting low. He falls first, but they go 1 for 1 as Super goes down as well.
The gold is even. That means you're doing pretty well.
That's true. Here we go. Initiation right onto the Pudge. Sand King starts it off. Now the follow-up from Ursa as he comes in. They'll kill Misery first. Follow-up target looking for the Timber Saw, but he does chain away. Glimpse him back. And they actually lock him down, though. Ursa laying in the right clicks. Moonmeander doing some decent damage, but they've got it. Yao with the Burrow Strike. This could be a lot worse.
Disruptor is fishing here. He's
also...
If he finds Alk, this is big.
Weeha on the tree line. He goes in onto Ursa. That'll be the end of the Aegis straight away. Hook falls short from Misery on the back line. DDC getting low, as now the Aegis will bring him back up. Weeha pops the Manta style, gets outside of the kinetic field, but now disarmed. He crept. Maybe in some trouble. His teammate's still nearby. Yao follows up, but it's not nearly enough damage with the ultimate. Weeha gets stunned, and Razor with the right clicks maybe can bring him down, but this Alk is damn tanky. They'll finish him off, but it's a big cost. Their whole team getting cleaned up. Hook from Misery does connect, and it's 5 down on the side of LFY just to kill that Alchemist. And we'll see. They could still maybe take a fight. DC, who's going to get jumped? It's Moonmeander that starts it off. Forces the BKB from Super as they start to disengage, but Yao, he catches Wii. Channels up the stun, drops it onto the Sand King. Super still with the BKB on. Omni Slash, the D-Crab mitigates a lot of the damage, keeps Yao alive, but it just delays the inevitable. Now Soxia in deep. Razor at about half HP, drops the Plasma Field. It's enough to bring Soxia low for the kill. Resolution just trying to stay alive here. It's one of these long, drawn-out fights. We on the backside, now ready to rejoin. Resolution TP's home. DDC will not be able to stand the heat. He gets Glimmer Caped, and maybe it'll be just enough to keep him alive. Nice hook from Misery. Isolates the Ursa.
I actually think the ideas that LFY have are right. I think going for that fight that they did in the Radiant Jungle was a good choice. They just didn't execute it well enough. But they're not scared. That is
he
not
gets
good
caught. Not the way to start this fight. Xiao 8, he gets pulled up, and yeah, that'll be the end of the Pugna. No buyback on him. In comes Wii. He has the stun, gets it off. It ends up being a double for Misery. And once he gets Guardians, that'll help a little bit. Mecha, another big mana cost item he's hanging on to. Here we go. Set up onto Razor. Will there actually be follow-up, though? Doesn't look like it. Super just turns and gets aggressive. Meanwhile, on the other side, now the real fight breaks out. BKB popped by the Ursa. Alchemist getting initiated on, but they'll bring down the Disrupt straight away, and Alk will not live. Misery tries to bring him to the low ground, but it won't happen, and now Pudge will get off the suicide. That's pretty nice. It's minor, but it is something. DC trading 2 for 1 as Moonmeander now tries to make it out. And this is going to be tough. He does not have a TP. He does have the gem, but long-range stun from Yao. He's got Naganims. And they will find that kill. Omni Slash from Jug, bouncing all around. But Resolution, maybe biting off more than he could chew here. Tries to spin again, does not have a TP. Soxa in deep alongside. He'll get decrept. And Jug will get stunned up by Yao and locked down. It is a full 5-man wipe.
So yeah, they're going to go for the Pudge. I could definitely see it on Rubik, too. The only issue is the only very good steals are Burrow Strike and the...
Here we go.
Oh,
they
not
find
again.
Weeha.
Nice hook, though.
Offensive hook. Soxa will still die first, most likely. Omni Slash goes off from Chow 8, but he'll break up some of the damage. They'll still go 1 for 1. Pugna dies. It's another one of these spread out fights. Weeha going in onto DDC will finish him off, but now in the bottom, they catch the Juggernaut. Resolution getting low. Yao pops the epicenter and does find the kill. Now back on the other side, it's Ursa versus Alchemist. BKB popped by the Ursa. He will at least scare back the Alk for now. Moonmeander stunned up again by Yao on the other side. It's a 2 for 3 and soon to be 2 for 4. It looks like Moon getting low, but he actually does a lot of return damage. They can't quite bring him down. Wii looking to reinitiate the fight. Plug. They TP home, but it's an interesting idea.
But they're not getting the chance.
Hook.
Oh, good hook.
It grabs DDC, but instant static storm comes out. Now the real fight begins. Lotus Orb put on top of Super. Misery getting low. DDC does survive through it. They go 1-0. Misery the only one dead. Tier 3 tower also fell. Barracks take a little bit of chip damage. Super does have an Aghanims now, so pushing gets a lot easier for LFY. Razor just needs to stand nearby. Yao with a long-range stun connects on Rubik. Omni Slash jumping around. It's Lotus. Oh my. That is so weird looking. Yao still gets pushed into a weird situation, and he might live. Glimmer Cape actually keeps him alive. BKB on, trying to chase out. They get the 1 kill on Pugna. Now N trying to get in the right clicks, but we looking pretty strong in the front lines here. Super trying to isolate the Timber, but they're going blow for blow. Weeha's not going to win this duel. He dies to the epicenter from Yao. Moonmeander gets the counter kill that way. It's still looking okay for DC. 3 dead on the side of the Dire. Now Super gets left behind. Resolution joining the party, getting off the right click. Saxa will pay with his life, but it keeps the Razor around.
The status on the defusals. 8 on the Jug and 1 on the Ursa can start playing a role. Oh.
They see Misery. They find the stun to start it off, but they disengage. Razor goes up to the high ground, but the Omni Slash in the backline doing so much here. It brings down the Disruptor first. Juggernaut still going forward. Where are his teammates, though? Razor gets the kill on Pudge in the backline. Another one of these fights where it's cores versus supports. Resolution on the run. Alchemist trying to focus on Super here, but he won't be able to keep his Juggernaut alive. This is a whiff team fight for DC. They've lost most of their cores. Rubik gets left behind. He'll be killed next. All this for a Disruptor. Okay. The about face now. Here we go. Oh, Juggernaut, he gets caught first. Resolution pops the BKB, but he gets stunned. He'll be brought down first. He does have a buyback. It's not over yet. But now the rest of DC trying to retreat. Super makes it to the high ground. Follow-up stun from Yao. They're dropping like flies as now they lose Moonmeander. Wee pops the BKB. He's on the run. This will be a tough one. He TPs out. They've got no way to interrupt it.
TP. Clutch.
I mean, they're going for the win here.
They're going to go tier 4. They'll force the buybacks here.
Yeah.
Good hook.
Oh, they might be able to find Chao 8. 4 staff back. Another 4 staff back.
Another
Glimmer Cape. He will not live. This could actually be okay for Radiant. Omni Slash bouncing all around. Timbersaw brings down the Pugna as well as the Disruptor. They've already gotten the Sand King. And now it's a 4th one. Ursa falls. A godlike streak goes the way of Moonmeander.
Leading team are kind of cornered in their base. And that means that one misstep can lead to the end of the game. And it looks like it could be happening right now. They're going on the Pugna top for now.
Yeah, Chao 8 maybe in trouble, but 4 stabs coming out. Now the stun onto Pudge. Remember, he's got the cheese. He's also holding on to the gem. Now Super taking a lot of damage as Resolution jumps in. The Omni Slash to reset. Yao, the first casualty of this fight. Instant buyback on him. Resolution maybe in too deep, but Weeha still with a lot of HP. LFY just taking more damage than they can handle in this. Moon, he gets stunned up. That'll be the end of the Aegis. DC could still try and reinitiate here, and now they do. They jump in. Yao, remember, he's fresh off a buyback. It's a dieback. Zhao 8 can't heal him in time. Super low on HP. Hook not on the money. Does catch the illusion instead. Now the Glyph. It's a 4v5. Sand King cannot buy back for 100 seconds. Come back, rather. Now the barracks under siege. Zhao 8 trying to slowly whittle down Weeha, but at this point the life drain just tickles. That's 1 lane of barracks. Does DC stay for more?
Would you believe it? That one move LFY did down mid where they had killed 2 cores might have just led to them losing the game. They could have just taken the Roche for free, right? I believe it was up at the time. And LFY, they don't want to fight without the Sand King. It's brutal. So difficult.
No
stolen
clip.
life drain.
And they're not going to be able to wait. Once this tier 3 tower goes down, the bottom barracks are already exposed. Weeha actually taking a lot of damage. He gets forced deep into the base. Pops the BKB. He's trying to make it out. Moonmeander looking to body block. Resolution BKBs as well, and they all live. Moon trying to Timber Chain out. Tree is on the high ground. Resolution comes back in. Have a game of chicken going on right now as both sides are still reasonably healthy, just trying to buy time for the Sand King. He's up in about 20. LFY hanging on pretty well. Remember, still no buyback on the Ursa. He has to play so conservative here. Positioning from DC, they're keeping this Alchemist in the front line, just trying to spam out the hook. Misery, though, now having mana issues, wants to save the cheese for HP regen. And it looks like they will just back out with the Sand King respawn looming.
Oh,
LFY coming out of the base, though. Super, why did he go out so far? 4 Staff does not make it to the high ground. The Omni Slash shuts him down. Pugna and Razor both fall. They do both have buybacks, but 2 more kills, getting DC 1 step closer to a victory. Oh, stun on 2. Both buybacks used. Weeha pops the BKB. They turn the other way. The Epicenter does next to nothing. Misery getting low, but he survives. Compliments the Glimmer Cape. He will make it out. Now Ursa getting low. 4 Staff, double 4 Staff. They get the counter kill on Moonmeander. Super with the BKB on. Comes far out of the base. They are running low on buybacks. LFY cannot die here, or this game could end. But now they're doing the big damage. They're going to turn it and kill the Alchemist. They still have a chance. True, but at least
just watch it be the game decider here. He pops it and they get racks because he's killing it with Eye of the Storm.
It's a buff. That's anything that you can buff and then steal something else and still use it, I think, is not so bad on Rubik. There's certainly worse things to steal. But we'll see. Glyph available here for the Dire. Slow and steady. Resolution taking a fair bit of damage. Super pops the BKB and actually charges out of the base.
That
very
is not
aggressive
happening.
play.
They need to be very careful not to get hooked
short,
right now.
But Yeah, if they just jump on this Razor, this could be bad. Hook onto Yao. Oh no, they catch the Sand King. Now stun the other way. Razor comes in, pops the refresher. He's going to pop that second ult soon. I think BKB is starting to stack up. Misery will get finished off, but now End pops the BKB. He's getting low. Epicenter bringing Wii ever so low. They kill the Alchemist. They've also killed the Sand King, though, and now Super, he's getting pretty low. This Pugna up on the high ground. He gets stunned. He can't keep life draining, but he does. He brings down Saksa. Xiao 8 just the king of the mountain right now as he does stay alive, but Super does finally fall. They knock down Xiao 8. Resolution blinks forward. Buyback now from the Rubik. Oh, this life drain, it's really starting to hurt at this stage. He's up on the high ground again. DDC almost dies. Moonmeander can't find him. He doesn't have the detection. They bring down the Pudge. The Juggernaut getting low, but Moonmeander finds the kill on the Pugna. It is a bloodbath to the extreme, but I think LFY are the ones in a lot of trouble. The buybacks come from DC. They use all three of them. A nice glimpse back from the Disruptor, but they are out of resources to hold the barracks, and I think DC might have just done it here, Sin.
Well, they're going to run back. They're scared of this Ursa being able to kill off Moonmeander, and then he will be... Well, he actually does have the buyback. It's Resolution who doesn't have one. They're re-engaging. We'll go for the Rax. The question is if they can get the third lane. This is still really expensive for them, actually. They've committed a lot. It does look like they will be successful in getting Megas here. Healing Ward is destroyed.
Yeah, still 70 seconds before
20
Razor
seconds
or
on Sand King. He's the
up.
big one. End can actually win this fight if they have the Sand King stuns.
Moonmeander just trying to box them out. They get the barracks. Now in the front line, Misery gets jumped on by the Ursa. They'll find the kill there, but I think it's too little too late. The Megas do go down. Razor gets his buyback.
This game is not over at all yet.
They kill the Ursa. Now he has to buy back. Moonmeander on his way out. That's a Rapier.
Rapier for Ursa. Big difference. And their own Sand King is 300 gold from buyback. If they get like a tier 4 and 1 kill or something like that, Yao could find himself a second life here.
Here we go. We in the front lines. He needs to be careful. He does have the buyback, but you don't want to burn it straight away. He gets off the BKB, but he's just taking too much damage. He goes down. Resolution now pops his BKB, joins the fray as Moonmeander charges forward, BKB on as well. Buyback now from the Alchemist. They do lose the tier 4 tower. Moonmeander about to lose his BKB, but the double Chakram's doing a fair bit of damage here as Weehaw finds a stun on one. Static Storm kinetic field. Can they get in to close the gap? Yao pops the epicenter. Weehaw could die back here. He's getting low, but he does get hooked. Maybe they just focus on the throne. Still a glyph. This is getting scary for LFY. BKB popped by Super. They're starting to focus the throne, but DC seem to have the reinforcements to handle this. They're trading kills now, but they lose Ursa. They lose Razor. Moonmeander just barely goes down, but the creeps, they kill the throne back at the Dire, and DC managed to do it. What a ridiculous finish 71 minutes in.